Hi, and welcome to my first video of the new year. So a few housekeeping things. You've probably seen that the name of my channel has changed, and that's in an attempt to kind of standardize all my social medias, and also because through doing my booktube channel, I love talking about books and it makes me so happy, and because I do other things other than just do books, I thought I would introduce some video gameplay also into this channel because I have a love of video games. And so I do have a Twitch channel. I'm going to get myself all together and I'm going to start streaming on Twitch, and also may decide to stream on this channel instead of the Twitch channel. So I'm kind of playing around with things and just seeing which I feel is a better fit. So that is part of my plan for this channel. The other plan that I have is to do my consistent uploads. I want to do a Tuesday upload where I'm no longer going to do TBR videos because I feel that I am the type of person that put it out there and says I'm going to do it and then is like, well, I don't want to do that. And then I never end up following through on what I said I was going to do. And then I get down on myself because I didn't finish all the books I said I was going to finish. So I'm just going to do away with TBR videos altogether. And what I thought I would just do is stick with the videos that I enjoy watching. So, for example, I am doing I'm hoping to do a weekly reading life vlog. I've already got my first one started, so that's pretty cool. And then things like books I'm looking forward to reading, still doing my wrap-ups, and just trying new things to hopefully reinvigorate myself, because I feel at the beginning of all this I was very excited and I'm gonna go get it, and then I got down. This whole pandemic has been just a roller coaster, and I feel that I've really got to focus on the parts that I discovered made me happy. So like getting outside and going for more hikes and reading more books, but reading books in a fun way. So I found that I did my best reading when I was doing stuff like the Buzzwordathon or following along with some of the book clubs or like the Fortnite Frights. I feel like when there was kind of a theme, I did better. So I'm kind of going that way with my vlogs. So every vlog I'm trying to come up with a fun type of theme for it. But also video gameplay. I've rediscovered my love of video games, and also reactivated my World of Warcraft account. So I'm sure you will see a bunch of World of Warcraft, probably Stardew Valley. I started playing The Sims 4. Not sure how that's gonna go, but we shall see. Another thing I've done is I've officially created my reading journal. So it has all my goals, yearly, monthly, and all that. This video is the 21 books that I would like to read in 2021. And it's funny because last year's Goodreads goal, I only hit 22 out of, I set my goal at 30 because I don't know how it's gonna go. And last year I think was, since doing a Goodreads goal, I think last year was the best year that I've done, and I did 22. So if I can do 21 books and have them all be the 21 books that I want to read off of this list, I am here for it. So let's start with books that I don't actually have physically. I do have some of these I do have as audiobook versions, but let's start with the ones that I don't have physically. And the first one will be The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. This is the first book in his big epic Stormlight Archives fantasy series, and I'm excited to get into it. I'm excited to get that one. I actually have that one on audiobook. Would like the physical copy at some point just because, but I will probably do that one mostly on audiobook since I already have it. I read the Mistborn trilogy, the first Mistborn trilogy, and I absolutely loved that. And so I'm excited to get into this big epic. This is like my husband's favorite, so I'm excited. I'm sure he is, so he can finally talk to me about it. The next is, I want to do Salem's Lot for, I think it was actually the Buzzwordathon this past year. I picked up Stephen King's anthology, Night Shift. And so one of them was Jerusalem's Lot, which I found was the inspiration to further it into Salem's Lot. Salem's Lot is also the one book that my mom says scared the crap out of her. So I put on this list The Murders of Molly Southbourne, because Books on Lala talked about that one a whole bunch, and it's a short book. It just sounds really cool. It's about a girl named Molly who every time she bleeds, another Molly comes into the world, and so she's got to fight off all these Mollys, and it just sounded so crazy and so cool. And then we have The House in the Cerulean Sea. I actually don't know too much about this one. I just know that the cover was the first thing I saw, and it just looked so beautiful. And then we have Gideon the Ninth. I've been told female lesbian necromancer fighters in space, I think. I mean, enough said. And then to go in a completely different direction, I put on here the Jane Austen Society. It's got a lot of things that I love. Groups of people coming together for a common goal. It sounded like there was some sort of romance in there, set, I believe, in the English countryside. So it just sounded really cute and I want to read it, so I put it on my list. And then we have The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. And I just know that there is magic, there is war, and it's gruesome and it's sad and but it's amazing, and so I can't wait. I can't wait to read it. And then we have Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, because Riley Sager, I really like Riley Sager's books, and I'm excited and hopeful that at some point this year I will get to read all the ones that I haven't read, and his new one that is going to be coming out this year. And then we have Alat's Way by Darcy Little Badger. And this follows girl Alat's Way whose cousin has just been murdered. And so there's mystery and intrigue following that. And I know that there's ghosts and vampires and monsters and magic, and it just sounds so amazing, and I've seen nothing but good things about this book. So I am super excited to get to this book at some point. Then we have Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I've only read one Ruth Ware book, but I did enjoy it. I don't think it was the best, but I enjoyed it. And so I've heard that there's this one, and then there's The Death of Mrs. Westaway, which people say are two of her her better works. So I'm excited to put that on my list and get to that. And then we have Middle Game by Seanan McGuire, which I know that there is twins. I think it had to do with like genetic experimentation, and the cover just looked really cool, and so I'm excited to read that one. And then the last book I don't have physically is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I just know that it's like a fantasy romance book. Heard nothing but good things from the people who have read it. And so from the books that I do have physically, I actually got this one for Christmas. This is How You Lose the Time War. And this I actually already read. I finished this on the 2nd. I started it on January 1st and finished it January 2nd. 5 stars. I loved it. So this follows 2 time agents from opposing sides who are constantly battling each other, who end up start writing each other notes back and forth. And so it's just their story, and it was lovely, and it was fun, and it was just so smart. It was probably one of the smartest books I read in forever, and I absolutely just love this book. Do Androids Dream, Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, and all you have to know is that this was the inspiration for Blade Runner, and that's all I care about. And next, so I don't know if it's really been brought forth in this atmosphere, but I am a huge true crime fan. There are many podcasts that I listen to that I absolutely love. My Favorite Murder, Crime Junkie, that True Crime Garage, and my boys, Billy Jensen and Paul Holes from the Murder Squad, and just so many other random ones. I have a few true crime books up on my list, or up on my shelf, and so I need to finally put the books on my list. And so the first one that I have on my list is I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. It's a little bittersweet because she did pass away before she was able to finish this book and to see him caught. But this follows her research into the Golden State Killer. And I had to throw a classic on this list. And this classic I see talked about all over the place. And in fact, the girl who I bought this book off of, this was her favorite one. She just has a different copy of it. So that is The Count of Monte Cristo. I don't really do too much with classics, I realized, and there are some that I would actually really like to read, and this is one of them. So I am making that a priority for this year. And then so this is actually 5. So this is the 5 books in one. Now, for some reason, I don't know if I've just started it at all the wrong times in my life, but I've started it like 3 separate times, and for some reason, I always put it down and never pick it back up. So, essentially, if I can't do it this last time, I don't know if I ever will. So, here is my hopes of finally reading this, and that is The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And so this has all of the books in one, which is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe, and Everything, So Long, and Thanks for All the Fish, and Mostly Harmless. And I just really would like to finish reading this. That's my determination for this year, is I will finish this. I will start it and finish it. Next we have a bunch of the Book of the Month Club picks that I just hadn't gotten to yet that I'm excited to. The first one is The Space Between Worlds. And I just love this cover. And so this is all about multiverse travel. It sounds like there's going to be some sort of love story mixed in, and I'm kind of excited for a sci-fi love story. Next we have Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. So it's about a girl who survives a horrible situation, has a free ride to go to Yale to start over, and then she gets mixed in with a secret society in Yale. So it's got secret societies, it's got like the occult, it's got like forbidden magics in it, and that just sounds like everything I love. So I'm excited for this one. And then next we have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And so this follows a girl who doesn't really like her life, goes out in the middle of the night, makes a wish to the gods, and unfortunately you don't pray to the gods from Rome at night because they're all tricksters and liars, and so she makes a deal with essentially the devil. He gives her eternal life. However, nobody remembers her, and then somebody does. That's all I know. It sounds like it's gonna be sad and heartbreaking but happy and everything. And I've seen this has made like a lot of people's lists for their top books of 2020. So I'm hoping it's not too hyped up. That's one thing I'm afraid of, because so many people really enjoyed this book. I'm afraid it got too hyped up. And that makes me nervous. So, but we shall see. And then the last book on my list, because I'm sure this video is already crazy long and just ridiculous, and that is I'm Thinking of Ending Things. So I watched the movie, and I have no idea what was going on. I still have no idea. I don't know. But I'm intrigued. And there's a part of me that is hoping that this book gives me a little bit better knowledge of what is happening. So I'm excited to read it. I'm excited to give it a shot. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just have no idea what's going on. That whole movie, I was like, this is weird, and I don't understand what's happening. And I feel like that's probably going to happen to me in the book too, but I'm hoping there's a little bit more of an explanation as to what's happening, because I got none. I couldn't tell you what that movie was about. I just don't know. And that's it for the 21 books I want to read in 2021. Or I guess it's now down to 20, since I did actually finish one of those books. And man, what a way to start off the year with a nice 5-star read. So that was really cool. Yeah, so I hope that you all stick with me. And, you know, I hope that I can continue to provide some pretty good content. And thank you so much, and I will leave all my links down below to my Twitch, my Instagram, Twitter. That's really all I use, those guys. Well, not even Twitch yet, but hopefully Twitch. Or maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. I'm still trying to flesh it all out and get it all working, and yeah. Happy New Year, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!